Hello everyone, I'm Natalie with AskTheJudge.info, and we are very excited to have a special guest with us here today. I'm with Judge Tom, of course, and our two teen interns, Sierra and Mary, and our special guest is Hayley Reardon, who is joining us through Skype from Massachusetts, and she is 14 years old. She is a singer-songwriter and has taken on the cause of bullying prevention and anti-bullying awareness. And since it's National Bullying Awareness Month, Prevention Month, we thought it would be a perfect time to speak with her and see what she has to say, give us a little bit of information about her background and experience, and sing us a song. So first of all, Hayley, thank you so much for being here today with us.
Thank you guys for having me. I'm so excited.
Great. Now I want to turn it over to Mary and Sierra, and they have a few questions for you, and then we'll have you play your song afterwards. Okay, so Sierra?
Hi, Hayley. It's great to have you. So I was just wondering how music became a part of your life.
Well, when I was 12, I didn't really do anything. I didn't really play any sports or kind of have any sort of hobby. And I came home from school in the summer going into 6th grade and decided to pick up the guitar because we always kind of had one around the house. And my dad started showing me some chords, and I kind of spent that whole summer writing. But my sister was always into music, and she was a big on like singing and singing groups in high school. So I had her to kind of look up to, but it was kind of a spur of the moment thing with the whole playing an instrument or whatever. So.
And then how did it change, or how did your experience evolve once you started to, from something that you started as kind of a hobby to something that became an anti-bullying message to share with other kids?
Well, I mean, my music in general started out as a hobby, but I got kind of hooked into, I lived near Boston, and there's a really strong folk scene in Boston, and so I kind of got brought into the folk family that's going on there, and had a lot of opportunities to play and meet a lot of people. And a big aspect of folk is kind of, I don't know, songs that make a difference. And when I was in 7th grade, I had a friend that went through a really hard time with bullying, and I wrote a song about not knowing how to help her and my own struggle with that. And that song got me in contact with Pacers National Center for Bullying Prevention, and I've spent the past couple year or so working with them to kind of bridge music with the end of bullying. So,
okay, how did your fellow classmates react to your music?
My classmates at school?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I don't know if they all know about the bullying stuff, because it was kind of, when I first came out with the CD, I was in 6th or 7th. I was in 7th grade. And it was on iTunes, so that was a big deal. Everyone was like, she's on iTunes, which automatically, if you're in 7th grade, means that you're famous if you're on iTunes, which totally was not the case, so I kind of fooled everyone. But since then, I don't really think it phases anyone. I just kind of, that's the girl that sings in the same way. That's the kid that plays soccer. It's kind of the same thing. And my bullying work, I guess they see it on my Facebook and stuff, but I don't know how many of them know. I don't really, perform much in my own schools, so I don't know if they really keep up to date with what I've been up to, but yeah.
How often are you able to perform in schools, I guess, in various states?
Well, the reason I know it's kind of weird. People are like, why are you traveling all over the country to play in schools? There's schools everywhere. But the reason that I go so far to play in schools is because I can't miss a lot of school, because I'm I go to regular classes and everything. And we have our set of vacations, 3 weeks off during the year. And those vacations are different in other states. So, I'll go to Michigan because when I'm on vacation, they have school, so I can play in their school. So it makes it easier for me to, balance school with playing if I go elsewhere. So I've been to, Michigan and Minnesota and a bunch of kind of random states to just kind of hang out and play in schools, so.
Hi, I was just wondering if you had any advice for any young musicians or just other teens who kind of want to get involved and help prevent bullying in their own communities and throughout the nation?
Oh, preventing bullying. I would Pacer. Well, to me, a big thing for me is expression and the arts and writing, and obviously because that's what I love. And I think, like my friend that went through a really hard time with bullying, it was the arts that kind of brought her back. And I think that a big way to make a difference is through the arts and through music and through, I don't know, that kind of stuff. And Pacer's really big on that, and they're always looking for people to submit poems or stories or whatever. And there's a petition on their website that's called The End of Bullying Begins With Me, and you can go on and sign and agree to that. But I think just being certain of what you have to say and where you stand on the issue, and finding any chance you can to talk about it and to tell people about it and to be proud of it. And so.
Hello, Hayley. Just a couple of questions as a follow-up to what you've already said. When you perform in schools around the country, do you include as part of your program one of your bullying songs, such as the She's Falling?
Right. Well, I have two bullying songs, She's Falling and Stand Together. And so when I first started getting asked to play in schools, I was like, what am I going to do? Like, I can't fill your 55-minute block with songs worth of bullying material.
Exactly.
So I decided, I kind of sat down and thought about if I had a room full of kids, what would I tell them, And I decided that I wanted to talk about what my music's allowed me to do, and about finding my voice and how it's given me the confidence to be able to stand up and talk about bullying and talk about how I feel about things, which I never would have been able to do without kind of this form of expression that I've discovered. And so my whole in-school performance is kind of about finding your voice and that kind of stuff, but it ties in with bullying and standing up and knowing what you have to say. And so I do play my bullying songs, and I kind of find a way to talk about them and tie them all together.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, we're glad you do, especially with recent incidents of teens and the loss the country has suffered in the last couple of weeks even. Are you working on anything new?
Like songs or with the Pacer Center? Or?
Yeah, well, with Pacer and the getting out the bullying message.
Yeah, actually, this month it's back around bullying, National Bullying Prevention Month.
Right.
And last year they sent out my song She's Falling as a national kind of classroom toolkit to schools across the country. And this year we're working on Stand Together. So this year I got to kind of come up with the classroom discussion myself, and they left it up to me, and they were like, we're trusting your insight, like we're just going to write that this was produced by Hayley Reardon, so that was really cool. And I think there's another song that we're going to work on too called Tonight, which is a song that I wrote, and it's not as much about bullying, but it's kind of about conflict resolution. It was something I wrote about me and a friend of mine that had gotten in a fight, and it was from like 6th grade, but it resonates with the younger kids, and Pacer has, as well as Teens Against Bullying, they have Kids Against Bullying. And so those are two things that I'm excited to be working on with them. And I just got back from Minnesota, and I got to visit them and meet all the people that I've been working with for a year through the internet, and perform at their events. And I'm just so proud to work with them. I'm so excited about what they do, and I love them. So.
Good. This is probably a perfect segue into, we'll let you decide which one. We'd be happy with hearing you sing either one.
Well, I think since Stand Together is being sent out this month, I will do that.
Okay, great.
So I wrote the song in the 6th grade, and it was I came home from my first couple days in middle school and decided that it doesn't really have to be that hard, and it would be easier for all of us if we just kind of face things as a team. And so it's called Stand Together.
Okay.
Everybody's getting deeper in this tunnel of insecurities. Everybody's feeling weaker. We're giving up on things we used to believe. And just when we need each other, it's just when we turn our backs. That's a matter of fact. And it's hard to feel strong when you're feeling so low, and it's hard to hold on when all you hear is let go. Just when we forget is when we need to remember. Yeah, we could all save each other if we just stand together. has to be. But I don't think they recall how all of it's filled with lies. We're always being criticized. Nobody knows what's right. Well, I'll try and make it through. Just gotta find the ones who care about you. 'Cause it's hard to feel strong when you're feeling so alone. And it's hard to hold on when all you hear is let go. Just when we forget is when we need to remember. We can all save each other if we just stand together. It's hard to feel strong when you're feeling so alone. It's hard to hold on when all you hear is let go. Just when we forget is when we need to remember. Yeah. We could all save each other. Oh, oh, oh. We could all save each other if we just stand together.
Great, great, Hayley.
Awesome.
You can hear me. I haven't done much singing through Skype.
That was very good. Your words send a powerful message. You've touched all of us.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much. And thank you for doing this. It's so cool. I've never done a Skype interview, so this was a first for me.
Good luck with
Thank you
your
so
future
much.
education, your songwriting, and your singing career. We will follow you and
Awesome.
maybe
Thank
be
you.
in touch with you in the future.
Yeah,
Thanks.
definitely. I'll be
Thanks.
following you guys too.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Bye-bye. All right, that was Hayley Reardon joining us today. Hayley has a couple of CDs out. A new one has just come out with the song she did, Stand Together. And she also has her first CD, which is called Beautiful Simplicity. And the song that she sang on this and dedicated to Phoebe Prince last year is called She's Falling. So you can get Hayley's music on YouTube. Thanks for asking the judge. We'll see you next time.